Alrighty.
Hi.
Welcome to episode 8 of
Cougar
Cougar Walk and Talk.
Talk.
I'm Rachel,
I'm Anna.
and today we are going to be talking about books that have become movies.
Yeah. We got
Yeah.
one response on our poll.
Yeah, which
Answer
is
the
interesting,
polls.
considering that we posted it twice.
Yeah. Come
This
on,
time.
guys. I think the answer is really interesting because it kind of relates to something going on.
It does indeed.
So the answer is Pride and Prejudice, and I think that's cool because that's what APU Theater is putting on right now.
Yeah. We wanted to go see it on Valentine's Day, actually.
I'm gonna go see it. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I've been watching some of the rehearsals.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
What do you think in general about books turned into movies?
I think that there is definitely a right and a wrong way to do it. I think that movies based on books can be good if you do it the right way. If you make it into a good movie and are relatively faithful to the book.
Yeah. No, definitely. I feel like part of it is you have to kind of stay true to the book. I don't really like when I deviate a lot from the actual storyline and come up with a new some of them are totally new plots.
Such as?
Well, The Little Prince. Have you seen or read that? I read that one in elementary school, and the movie is nothing like the book. And so I just feel like... I mean, I like The Little Prince, but I feel like you should stick to the book.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of that.
Really?
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked the soundtrack of the movie. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I just started thinking about Harold and the Purple Crayon. That was a kid's book. About this little bald kid named Harold who had a purple crayon, and he would go on adventures and draw stuff with his crayon.
Funny.
And they made that into a movie actually this past year with Zachary Levi as Harold. And
what?
he was like the little kid in the book in this animated world, and then he grew up, and then he went into the real world with his crayon, and it wasn't a very good movie.
Isn't Zachary Levi the guy who played Flynn Rider?
Yeah.
I feel like that's really whack. What? That's so random. No, you're good. Yeah, that's really random.
Yeah. Another one that came to mind was The Princess Bride, which not a lot of people know was based on a book, but the movie was really good and pretty much universally loved, so...
Yeah. I think Wicked was based on a book.
Interesting.
I haven't read it, but I know that it was. What's one book that you like that turned into a movie?
A book that I liked that was turned into a movie?
Yeah. Or that you think did it justice or something? I don't know.
I really liked Holes. Disney did an adaptation of Holes back in 2004 or something, and it was really faithful to the book, to the point where people have compared it and have found that that the movie is basically the book, and Louis Sacour, who wrote the original book, is credited as a writer on the movie.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's actually, I think they should do that more often. That's how I like it. It's when it's pretty much the book, but as a movie.
Yeah, and that one works too, because Holes is mainly told through third-person narration of the characters versus something that gets more into the characters' minds, and so I guess it was easier to translate that action to the screen.
Yeah.
Versus something like
first person.
Versus something that's first person, or something what's that? There was this book by Brandon Sanderson, Starset or Starlight, Skyward. That was it.
Oh.
Skyward by Brandon Sanderson that I read a while back. And when I was reading it, then I was just thinking that it could never become a movie because there's so much inner narration from the main character. It's in third person. It's not in first person, I don't think, if I remember correctly. But There's
But
so much narration.
They could kind of do it how they did Mean Girls, where it's like you hear her like voiceover sometimes of like what she's thinking.
Yeah, no, there will be like entire chapters without.
Oh wow!
With her just ruminating on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know which one I liked?
Which one?
The Giver.
Okay.
I personally am a huge fan of The Giver because it's actually a series. There's 4 books. Only the first one was made into a movie, and I feel like they did a really good job with that. They did make like some minor changes, but I don't really think that it affected it too much.
Okay.
They mainly just changed like the age, which makes sense. But I think that they should do the other 3 because I like it as a series because it feels more complete because it comes full circle and they all like interact with each other storyline wise. So I think it'd be really cool like to have all 4.
Okay.
It'd be like one of those complex series where they're good movies on their own, but if you watch them all together, they like link up. I like movies like that.
Oh, nice. No, when I read the original Giver book a number of years back, and I never watched any of the movies, but I knew they existed.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, another one that I liked was The Book Thief.
Oh, really? Wait, I've heard of that because my sister read that.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I like it because, get this, the narrator is deaf. And I think that's really interesting.
Huh. They made that into a movie?
Yeah.
That is really interesting.
It's really good. I think they did a good job.
Okay. Wait, I'll have to put that on my watch list.
Yeah, we should watch it because I've been kind of like missing it. Like, you know when you like watch a movie and you're like, you know what, I want to watch that again. It was really good.
Movie night opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. But what else? Let me see.
There's the ever popular Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings series. Haven't read any of those books or watched any of the movies.
I haven't read any of the books. I think I've seen like part of Lord of the Rings and like a couple of the Harry Potters, but they're not really my thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I think those are like the super popular ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if there's anything else.
Okay. Oh, while you're doing that, I think this is a perfect opportunity to do a side note real quick. That are actually, if you've been watching for a while, then you know that we usually record just on my phone. But we have new equipment this week, and we have a new digital camera and a microphone. So no more just recording on the phone. We got some fancy stuff, so it'll probably be better quality, and we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were pretty excited about that.
There weren't too many on the list that I just looked at that were like real sparked. Yeah. But I think in general you can do it as long as you do it justice. Like, I don't want, because sometimes like people watch the movie and then they kind of get a bad feeling for it because maybe it wasn't very good, and then they don't read the book. And like, I'm not a big reader personally, but I am passionate on that you have to do things justice. Like, you have to do like stories and stuff the right way. Like, you can have interpretation, but I don't think you should change it drastically.
Let's see, what else? Oh, Hunger Games was apparently based on a book.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I haven't read or seen any of those.
I've seen some of the Hunger Games, but I haven't read the books.
Let me see. There was Little Women, which I also never read. My sister read that, though.
Oh, you know what? Did you ever read or watch Anne of Green Gables?
Yes, I did.
I read the book as a kid with my mom, and then we watched maybe like the first season. And I feel like they did pretty good. I like how it plays Anne's character in the right way, because she's very like, the actress did a great job, because she's very much like in her own world. And I just like love that because she did the essence right. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, another one was I literally just saw this. Um, wait a second. I literally just saw this. Yeah, this is one movie that I have been wanting to watch because when I first read the book, then I absolutely loved it. Been wanting to watch the movie for a really long time. Is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
I've never heard of that.
Really, it's a Jules Verne novel, but it's about this. It's about this this researcher who goes on a boat with this guy named Captain Nemo, who's like a whale harpooner and a sea captain. And I don't remember really the plot, but I remember absolutely loving that book when I was younger. And Disney made an adaptation in the 60s or something. You know, I've always wanted to watch that.
Nice. You know what else I want to get the name right, so I'm going to double check. But there is this one writer, and I think, yes, okay, Ronald. What the? Wait, I thought it was Ronald. Is that?
Roald Dahl?
Is that?
Yeah, Roald Dahl.
Yeah.
I love his stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why I always thought it was Ronald.
I wrote an essay on Roald Dahl when I was in like 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had Matilda, and then he also did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah. Did he do anything else?
James and the Giant. He also did James and the Giant Peach.
Yes. See, all three of those were turned into movies.
Yeah.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory multiple times.
Yeah, with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and then the Johnny Depp one, and they did Wonka, but that's kind of based on the book.
Yeah.
Charlie and the Glass Elevator.
I have not heard of that.
It was like a sequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's pretty good, I think. Also, what are our drinks today?
Oh, I don't remember what it's called.
Box of chocolate latte.
Yeah, it's like a seasonal special thing.
But we got this because it's not anymore, but when we got here it was raining.
Yeah. It's just kind of like overcast and miserable.
Yeah. Here, I gotta sit like
so
this.
We're kind of like underneath an awning here.
Yeah. Because it wasn't raining like too hard, but it was like you don't want to sit in it.
Yeah. Which is interesting because there's a lot of people walking by.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But you can't really. Yeah, you can kind of see Cougar Walk from here, but not.
We're on Cougar Walk.
Yeah, we're just kind of off to the side, like more off to the side than we normally are, because we're normally kind of in the sun middle, and everything. Yeah. But yeah, since it's raining, then we're underneath an awning here.
But I think as long as we're on Cougar Walk, it counts.
Yeah.
So let's see.
I'm trying to think of anything else. Old Wild Robot that recently came out. That was based on a book.
Yeah.
I haven't read the book, but I loved the movie. So.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was a book.
Yeah, it was like a kid's book by. What was the guy's name? Chris something. Chris Browning? Peter Browning? Peter Browning.
That's cool.
I think it was Peter Browning. I'm going to look it up.
But I think, like, the theme here is, like, they can be good.
Peter Brown.
Peter Brown. Yeah, they can be good if you do it right. Yeah. Any other thoughts on that? I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like... Well, because there are also a lot that are bad. Like, I have... My favorite author is the Canadian author Gordon Corman. And I have looked before at movies that are based off his books. There's 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I thought my phone was going to crash to the ground. I'm going to put that right there.
Maybe.
Yeah, so they, but the two most notable ones are, they made Netflix did a movie based on his very first book, This Can't Be Happening at McDonald Hall. And the the movie that resulted was like an amalgamation of the entire McDonald Hall series, and I watched it, and it was decent, I guess, but I feel like they pulled too much from each of the different books instead of just focusing on the plot of the first book. So that was interesting. And then they they did, and then the other one was Nickelodeon did an adaptation of his book Swindle, which I really loved Swindle. And so when I found out there was a movie, then I rushed to watch it. And it turns out it has Ariana Grande in it. Actually,
Wow.
she plays one of
Okay.
the main characters, and the bad guy whose name is Swindle. Then he was played by this one guy named Fred Hewitt, who's on a sitcom that I like. But I watched it. Well, I didn't even watch it. I watched maybe the first 20 minutes, and I hated it so much. Because they changed a bunch of the plot points and deleted like an entire character.
I hate that.
And so I got like 20 minutes in, and I couldn't watch it anymore
You know,
because they had just changed too much.
there's one more that I just remembered that they did. It was Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I kind of read those when I was a kid, and I remember, yeah, because they made that live action remake that
Yeah.
everyone loved so much, and then no, I know that people love the live action ones.
Yeah, no, I think it's really good.
Like last year, then Disney did this 3D animated one, and everyone hated it.
Yeah, but you know what was also funny was when they remade this other one, and everyone was like, "Not my Roderick," because they changed Roderick's actor, and it was just not the same guy. Like he was not giving Roderick. Roderick
Okay.
has like a certain deal, and it was not it. It was not it.
Yeah,
But you know what?
I don't know Diary of a Wimpy Kid well enough to be able to comment on that. So
Hot take, a little tangent.
okay.
Greg Heffley is the villain. He's the villain.
Based on I read a couple of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid like comics and stuff,
He's a terrible person.
but yeah, like he kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, he's so mean to his friends, and then he has, like, this big idea of himself, and he's just so selfish and, like, big ego. Big ego.
Okay.
And he's, like, I don't know, he's just mean, and he did, like, a lot of stuff that was just bad. But it's, like, it's funny. So, yeah. But I feel like the movies were pretty good, except for, like you said, the animated and then the Not My Roderick.
I'm trying to think of any others. What other books are there? The Jungle Book. That's had a lot of by Rudyard Kipling. That was made into a lot of different adaptations. Oh, and then there's all the Grimm's fairy tales, like all
I was thinking about that.
all the old German and French fairy tales.
Because they kind of all turned into Disney movies.
Honestly, yeah.
Like there's let's see, there's Rapunzel, Little Mermaid, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella.
Yeah.
Just like all those old all those old European fairy tales.
Yeah.
Those
But some of them are really dark.
Yeah.
Some of them are really dark. But yeah, no, I was thinking that earlier too. I don't know any other ones.
Yeah, I feel like there's others. Well, as a screenwriting major, then I am fascinated by the work that goes into adapting a book because you have all of the material there already. Like all of the characters in the world and the plot and everything are already fleshed out. You just need to find a way to make that work within the constraints of the time of a movie. So like, you spend 3 days reading a book, but then you need to make that work within a 2-hour movie, and then B, with the constraints of a visual medium where you don't know what the characters are thinking. And so that fascinates me.
Yeah.
Is seeing like how to apply that in the right way, in a way that works.
You know what else I was thinking?
What's that?
Have you read or watched The Outsiders?
No, I've never heard of that.
What? Most people have heard of it. We listened to it on an audiobook, I think twice maybe growing up. And then I watched part of the movie, or at least like some scenes. I think they did pretty good. I can't talk about it too much, but yeah, my family listened to like a lot of audiobooks growing up. I've literally technically read Animal Farm 4 times. It's crazy. Don't read it. It's not good. Anyways.
Let me see. What else? I can think of a couple of... There's been books that have been translated into TV shows. Like, I just recently started watching Will Trent, and apparently that was based off this crime drama book series.
Oh, you know what they made a TV show?
What's that?
I keep talking about like teenage kids stuff, but the Babysitter's Club.
I've heard of that. Yeah, they made that adaptation on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I read the graphic novels, not the actual books, and then I watched the show. To be honest, I'm not that big of a fan.
Yeah, we watched like the first couple of maybe episode or two when it first came out, and it wasn't very good.
It wasn't very good. Yeah, but I liked the graphic novels. I didn't read the book, but I was a huge graphic novels kid. I loved it.
Cool. All right.
Think of anything else.
I can't really either. I think we kind of covered all the bases.
Yeah, all the ones that we know.
All the ones that we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want us to talk about more, then comment on the video or do the poll when we post it.
Follow our Instagram.
Yeah, if you have Instagram. If not, then just comment. Comment on the video anyway, even if you don't have something to say.
Yeah.
I mean, like a book thing to say, because I think if you're commenting, then you have something to say.
Yeah. No, just write gibberish.
But yeah, polls go up usually Tuesday or Wednesday, so check for those.
Yes.
Respond to it, because because we always talk about them on the podcast.
Topic number 2. Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's coming up next week.
Very soon.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about Valentine's Day?
I mean, it's a holiday.
Yeah.
It's there.
It is there.
It's one of the, as we talked about a couple of weeks ago when we were ranking holidays, it's one of the candy holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know, I'm excited for that.
You get all the themed chocolate and stuff.
Yeah, and then we're going to have like a little party.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be fun. Yay!
Yeah.
But low-key Valentine's Day is an interesting one. Because a lot of people get like real petty about it. Which I find funny.
Yeah. Oh, no, I never really understood that. Like, even if you don't have like a boyfriend or girlfriend or something to spend the day with, then you can still, do stuff.
You know that I love my dog. But yeah, I think people get caught up on like the romantic aspect But it doesn't have to be that.
No, it very much doesn't.
Yeah. Also, do you know why the heart looks like this?
Nope.
This does not look like your heart, right? It does not. But this looks like the shape of your heart, like that. So it's two hearts together.
Oh, wait, that's interesting.
Yeah. That's I think where it came from. Because your heart kind of like looks at that a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That's really interesting.
Yeah, that's at least what I heard.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, but the pinks and the reds and stuff.
yeah, and then there's like the story about Saint Valentine, right?
Something like that. I don't know the story of St. Valentine.
I think I know the story, at least how I learned it. I have this like kids book about it. I don't know. I had like a couple kids books that like explain holidays. Like there was one for St. Patrick's Day, one for Valentine's Day. But yeah, St. Valentine I think was in like this jail, and then like he would like marry people, like get like officiate the wedding. I don't really remember the whole thing, but I think that's like where it comes from.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think I don't know. I don't know. I can't talk about something if I don't remember it, but it's vaguely there.
The idea is there.
Mm-hmm.
The concept.
Yeah. You know what I liked as a kid when you would like go to the like I don't know if you did this at your school. I was homeschooled, so we did it at our co-op, which is like classes for homeschoolers like once a week. I don't know. But we had like bags in the hallway, and you would like drop your little candy in there so everyone would get like a bag with all their friends' candy and stuff.
Yeah, we used to do when I was a kid that you would, go to the store and buy all those like cartoon themed cards and stuff.
Yeah.
And you would put it in a bag and put like little candies in there and hand them out to every single person in the class.
Yeah. No.
Hey.
You know which one that I liked? I liked the candies. I think maybe they were like Jolly Rancher brand or something like that. It was like a lollipop shaped like a heart, and they were like blue.
Oh. That's really interesting.
Those were good. I miss them.
Huh. When I think of Valentine's Day candy, then I think of those like little sweet tarts candies.
Oh,
that
say
like "Be mine."
Yeah, those
and,
are cute.
Hearts for you, and
yeah. But some of them are
like
whack. Some of them are like "Kiss me." I'm like, what? Why are we giving these to kids? Yeah, no, because I always remember like look at them and be like, what is this, girl?
You know what I just thought of?
What?
That Charlie Brown Valentine's Day TV special.
Oh!
Do you remember that? And like every single person in the class got Valentine's except for Charlie Brown.
But he loved the red-haired girl.
Yeah. Well, I think he got her a Valentine.
I don't really remember it.
I don't remember it either. We need to watch that.
Yeah.
Because I just remembered that existed.
Because we watched it for Thanksgiving.
We did.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. And Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll probably be free on Apple TV. Or if it isn't, then we'll find it online somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
On YouTube or Dailymotion. YouTube.
Yeah, but I like Valentine's Day because I don't know. There's like, I find it funny that there's like a whole ton of like beginning of the year holidays. Then there's like one or two in the middle of the year, and then there's like a bunch at the end, like a bunch.
Yeah, well, because there's not really anything in the summer, is there?
It's literally 4th of July, and I think that's it.
Yeah, and not even that for people outside of the U.S.
Yeah, exactly. Like, guys, what do you do?
Yeah, but that's so interesting to me.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? I've heard this theory on why it's in the colder months that we celebrate things. Is people would get together to be within like body heat, so we would stay warm.
That makes sense.
So that's what I heard.
Yeah.
But
because I think there's a major holiday in every month except June. No, Father's Day.
Oh yeah.
Except
yeah.
August. There's no holidays in August, are there?
Don't think
And September. There's nothing in any, because January has New Year's. February is Valentine's Day. March has St. Patrick's Day.
so. Wait, when is Labor Day?
Labor Day's in September.
Oh yeah.
April is Easter can be either March or April, but I like to say April because April just seems like my camera's running out of power, so we'll have to just finish up.
Oh, okay.
Because April just seems like the Easter month. May is Memorial Day. June has, and Mother's Day.
Yeah.
June has Father's Day. July for us has 4th of July. August there's nothing. September kind of Labor Day, I guess.
Yeah.
But other than that, not really anything.
November Thanksgiving.
November Thanksgiving, October Halloween, December Christmas.
Oh yeah, I jumped to November. That's funny.
But
Gosh,
that's really about it. Like there's nothing really in August or September.
Yeah.
Nothing major. Yeah. But anyway, I enjoy Valentine's Day. It's a holiday.
Yeah. I think it's nice.
The candy holiday.
Wear pink or red.
Yeah.
It's fun. But yeah.
Any other thoughts on Valentine's Day?
Not personally.
Nope. Okay.
What about you?
Not really. I think it's a holiday.
Yeah.
Go spend it with your friends if you don't have somebody.
For real.
Or if you do, also spend it with your friends
because they matter.
Because I think that familial love is more important than romantic love, personally. Because I feel like your friendships, like a friendship bond, a friend bond, can be stronger than that of a partner.
And it can last long.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if you've heard, like, people always say that that your partnership will last longer if you were friends with your romantic partner.
Yeah, because then you know their character.
Yeah, and you're not just dating
important.
somebody for the sake of dating them.
For real. Yeah.
My science teacher in high school always used to say that if you marry someone, marry your best friend.
I like that. That's good. Yeah. But happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Let's go find them at the garden.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think that's about it for us. Shorter episode this week.
Yeah, but it's good. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. And yeah, we hope to see y'all next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.